This is Tom Murphy at Maple Ridge, home of the Super Turbo 701. This is video number 2 for September 25th, Wednesday, September 25th. My first video I put up this morning was squaring the wing spar and the skeleton onto the table. My second video here is of the skin drilled and clecoed onto the spar. One little note, and I only noticed this after I put the skin on. Pay really, and when I say really, I mean really close attention to detail when you're putting your ribs on that spar. You can see up there, that's my jig. And I've probably got 2 hours into building that jig exactly to the specs in the plan. And what I found was I was going to make a video if I had any problems. Well, I'm not making a video on any problems because I didn't have any problems. But when I say that when I put this skin on here, my center lines fell once it was squared in the front on the spar, right to the edge, all the way down. I had it nice and square, and then I clamped it on. I did not have to adjust a single one of my ribs. Every one of them, because I started on this, first I did the spar, and then I started down, I'd come down every other one on this rib, and then every other one on this rib halfway, and then I bounced back and forth. What that does is it works the aluminum to the right and to the left, and it makes it really lay nice and flat. And this really did. Unbelievable how nice and flat that laid. Very happy with it. I think I would be a little overwhelmed if I started building the wings. It's a big component. It's a lot of material that you don't want to screw up. I started this project building that rudder. My second build was a horizontal stabilizer. Then I built the elevator, and then up on my rack up there I had the leading edge slats and the flaperons. And that is my jig right there that I use as a shelf now. That was used to build the slats per the plans. So if I have found out anything on this, is if you go by the measurements that Zenith gives you in that plans, that set of plans up there on that fuel tank, and you lay it out exactly, their pre-drilled skin will set on that wing skeleton, and you don't have to second guess it. I've gone through, it's all been drilled. I'm going to have to go through and drill it again. I'm going to step drill it, so I'm going to have to drill it up to a size 30 hole next. One little thing I'm going to mention is when you buy the kit from Zenith, I haven't had a problem yet with any of the components. Everything that I've needed has been with the kit. The one problem is if you spend the $800, I think it was about $800 for the tool kit, and it says in the caption, everything you need to build your Zenith aircraft. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you do not even get close to enough clecos to build a wing. I had to go through and buy a ton more of these. And I think I bought another 250, and I bought them from Zenith. They're not cheap, but there was no way I was putting this wing together with the amount of the smaller clecos that I got with the build kit. There was not a chance, no chance, not without buying more. And maybe I could have done it, but instead of going every other hole, I would have had to go every 4th hole or every 6th hole. But what happens when you start doing that is you start getting bubbles in your aluminum. When they say, to go every other hole, that's their plans. That's really what you should be doing to get a nice flat top wing. And as you can see up on my video, I go by these homebuildhelp.com, and it's invaluable. I've got the whole set up there. And the nice thing is he walks you through it, and he tells you where to put the clecos and how to space them. And he's been spot on with my plans so far. And my plans are sitting right here. I go between the video and the plans. But if you're buying a kit and you're thinking about doing it, start right off the bat and get yourself a couple hundred extra, the 30s and the 40s, because you're going to need them for the A4s. You're just going to need them. You know, I've got stuff together on the plane. I've got a few clecos in play, and I got to drill this out now. I mean, that's all I've got. I do not have nowhere near enough clecos to put this back together. So now what I've got to do is wait for my lights to come in. I'm going to flip this over, and I've got to put the bottom skin on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to step drill it, and I'm only going to put them in every fourth one. Once they're done, then I'll flip it over, and hopefully I'll have enough of these to do the first drilling on the bottom skin. And I still have to go through here and mark my the fuel tank channel has got to be drilled. So that's going to be 6 or 8 more clecos there. So yeah, it's the air tools are great, the rivet gun is great, the drill is great. I have not had any problems with any of them. It's just there's not enough clecos that come with the kit to build it. So if you're doing it, my advice to anybody is, number one, follow your plans when you're building that skeleton to the T. Take the extra 2 or 3 hours, measure 4 times, cut once, put it together as if your life depends on it. And as Jan Eggenfellner at Viking Aircraft says, work at the speed of safe. You can do it if I can do it. So until next time, have a good day here from Maple Ridge, home of the Super Turbo 701. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'm trying to see how many subscribers I can get. Till next time.